I always think these are funny to watch. That's why I have to laugh here at the beginning. Good morning. Hello. I am here at the Oasis de Artes Creative Zone. I'm sitting here a minute, getting myself together. I'm so excited. I'm going to turn this around here. Let me switch this. I'm going to make a map on that. I'm gathering the supplies. I'm sitting here getting through the inventory of pieces, and my signage is getting ready. It's what I'm sitting here kind of looking at, taking a moment with this. I am so excited today. Good morning. Hello, because I have remixed my life into the one I totally imagined, the one I totally want, the one I am so excited to be having. And today could be the magic special day I have been waiting for, because I got an email from the city that said it all looks good and that we will call you to come down and pay your permit fee so that you can officially be a real thing. And so the idea that I had years ago, so many years ago, I can't even tell you how many years ago, I was standing in a classroom in a high school, and I could even think back to which high school it was. And the idea of taking what I teach and what I want people to know and help them make their lives fantastic, because I've figured out how to do that for people in their lives. I used to do it with the high school students, get them talking about their dreams and their ideas and help get them focused into making that happen, having a plan, knowing what to do. But I think more importantly, it becomes somebody that agrees with you and that understands you and that wants you to be successful. And that's really hard. That's almost, I think, the hardest part of this. Because when you have a big, crazy idea, trust me, this one's big. When you have a crazy idea, people that don't think like you do are like, wait, that won't work. And oh, how are you going to do that? And how's that going to make money? And who's ever going to want to do that? And blah, blah, blah. All the negative. They're not haters, but they just haven't done it. They don't know. They're afraid. They're concerned. They love you. They want you to be safe and secure. They don't know to encourage you with some wild, crazy idea, because it is going to hurt. It does hurt when you fail. Trust me. I know. I used to work in showbiz on Broadway in New York City. I know how hard it hurts. They spend millions of dollars on a Broadway show and it closes with 3 performances. I know. I've been there. Shout out to my Broadway friends. Yeah, I got people, hey, saying hi from Australia. Awesome. Follow along. Subscribe. I'm here every day in my beautiful paradise. I wanted this to happen. I made a plan. I worked my plan. And look where I'm standing today. And don't be jealous. It's not about that. It's about you making your plan. What do you want to do? And trust me, there's resources and places out there that want you to be successful. And if you need to find them, I suggest you get looking at your Chamber of Commerce, looking into the business development organizations that are with colleges and universities. Schools now are teaching entrepreneurship, which I wish I would have gotten my business degree in, because my business degree is in management and marketing and accounting, which is great. It helps me be creative with numbers, but it's not fulfilling my dreams. I wanted to be an artist. So, your whole life goes through and you're like, yeah, I still want to be an artist. I'm glad I have a nice life as an accountant, but I still want to be an artist. There you go. Naomi. Hi, Naomi. Nice to see you. Thank you. Hope you come back every day. I'm here in the mornings. Oh, there's a hummingbird. Hot diggity. See it? I'm scared to move. Hummingbird. Oh, took off. Oh, how magic is that? Very excited. 5 minutes. I got to put that in the screen capture. See, paradise. I'm just walking around my yard. So I was living in Tampa teaching high school, which was great. I love my high school students. I miss them every day. But I was like, yeah, I need to go to Puerto Rico. I can't stand Tampa anymore. I got to go to Puerto Rico. I'd visited a day here and there on a cruise a couple of times, but I just was like, that's it. I'm moving to Puerto Rico. Sold my house in Tampa, bought one in San Juan, and moved. That's it. I'm going. And so many people said how could you do that? I remember getting a nail salon in Florida where I was visiting my mom right before I was leaving, packing the last things up. We went to the nail salon, and this woman said to me that I was so brave. She had never imagined being so brave to pack up her life and move to somewhere she dreamed of living. Somebody here, how much for the house? Yeah, your budget and your money, you can put this together. That's part of why I'm out here in Kamui, was because the house was here. My dream was my dream. And I'm like, you know what? My dream will work in Kamui in that house, and I don't care. I'm moving to Kamui. So just like I moved to Puerto Rico, and just like I bought my house in San Juan the third day I was on the island, I was looking and looking and looking here at when I sold my house. I had to move somewhere. Looking and looking and looking and looking. And this one popped up out here in Kamui. It's on the West Coast. I had never been to Kamui. Truthfully, I've been to Arecibo to go to the observatory the last days it was open. I was lucky enough to do that. But I'm like, that's it. Take a risk. Take your chance. That's my point. If I wouldn't have known exactly what I wanted when it appeared before me, I knew exactly to take it within a minute. The realtor was funny. We didn't even have to go in the house. I'm like, no, I want the yard. I want the space. I want this blue sky. I sat out here last night with a beautiful moon and a million stars. And so your life is spectacular. Wherever you are, visiting every day, here we go. Nicole, this is beautiful. Come visit. It's a little upsetting at the moment, but it'll settle down. We've got a strong tradition and heritage, and that's what we're talking about here. Let me get off my love of my house, because as much as I, want to show off paradise, this is really a classroom. I hate to say it. It's a creative zone. It's not a classroom. It's a creative zone. Yeah, sure. But here's what I'm doing is I'm using the arts to help people express their ideas, express your emotions, work through some problems, look at how life can be better, what would really work to make you happy. Not everybody wants to be in paradise out here in a garden, because truthfully, I'm out in the middle of nowhere, and I'm a city girl, and I'm not sure about being out here in the middle of nowhere. I got to admit it. But I'm also going to say this is what I wanted. I wanted to be I wanted to be outside. And so as soon as I get the go from the city, this will be open and ready. I've got the projects lined up. There's 7 different kinds of arts that we've got all of them represented here. The morning sessions I'm doing are language arts, which was primarily what I taught in high school, which is creative thinking and critical thinking and expressing yourself in words, language arts. Digital media, when they take it online and do photography and this kind of stuff, which is why this is in my morning session. This is my digital media. Infinity math, not only the beauty and the art of math, but the money and the aspects of being an artist and having money and being able to how to figure out how to have your life. So the art of money management is definitely a topic that we're talking about. And culinary, lunch, the flavors make life spectacular. Afternoon sessions I'm doing are the visual arts. Paintings, sculptures, 3D. Those are visual arts, decorative arts, and performing arts. Because showtime and bringing the arts on stage is what it's about. Again, I used to work on Broadway, so I know all about showtime. And money, back to this money part of this, because you got to make money as an artist. It's not just for fun. Although I'm inviting you to come visit me and do it for fun. So this is a unique experience, a couple of hours in the garden, creative projects, your choice of arts and projects and themes that we're working on all involve making life better, using art and magic and imagination, kicking past any problems that are standing in our way, hopefully building a community of people that all think like I do, because it's a little crazy, it's a little out of the box. So yeah, push past any of those barriers and visit. The website, joywestpress.com, has the reservations available. The calendar is open. The book, The Best Life Remix Kit, is available on Amazon. And it's in Spanish, Mejora Tu Vida Club Remix Kit, also on Amazon. This originally was going to be done in San Juan. I thought I was going to do it in a disco. But I decided the disco was maybe not the most safe place for an old white lady to be. And so let's move out into the garden with nobody around, because that for some reason makes me feel safe. But on the other hand, I think I'm out in the middle of nowhere because it's so pretty. So truthfully, I'm about an hour and a half from San Juan. I'm going back into the city for a concert this weekend. Manya's coming to play. I'm so excited. I have to go. And arts are a huge part of my life. I want to talk about them with people. I want to bring art into your life, add creativity and color, kicks up the magic, and generally a good time. So this is my still behind the scenes. I'm just kind of doing a quick tour here around here. I can't show too many of the projects in the works because I'm still holding on this permit. But maybe today is the day. I'm so excited. I think it is. And Dylan here is asking what's going on. I got a garden tour here in my Oasis de Artes, Camuy, Puerto Rico. Art and imagination are things in our minds that no one can take away from us. Our creativity and our imagination is what fuels the best things in life. And I really am here to help people encourage their creative thinking. I really want to keep thinking our brains in gear. AI is really not the way to go. And I want to make sure that we're sticking with the old school tradition because, you know, thousands of years go by. Some computer in a couple of years is not going to replace that. So think about that a little bit. Think about the legacy. Think about where you are in the legacy. Are you a parent? Do you have children? Do you have grandchildren? Or are you the grandchild that has the grandparents? And the grandparents are getting old. They've seen stuff. They've got stories to tell. It's a big part of this legacy that I'm hoping to encourage and develop here. So joywestpress.com. Go get the reservations. Come get on my calendar. And Best Life Remix Kit is on Amazon. Mejor tu vida club in Espanol. If you're in Puerto Rico, come visit me in general. And if you are local looking to figure out what's up with your life, I really want to talk to you because I really need help out here with the Spanish version of this. So huge property, lots of fun stuff going on. It is a garden of arts, and I'm inviting you to come visit. Get on the calendar, joywestpress.com. Enough of my commercial. I'm hoping to encourage people and support everybody in their creative adventures because mine is kicking in, and I'm so excited. I'm so happy. I jump up every morning. And I want to share this with you because you can do it too. So I'm coming in here to finish with my cute girl in the dappled sunshine of my fountain. I forgot it was going to turn funny colors. But that's what you learn. Live and learn, you know, that's how life goes. So again, let me back up. Let me see if I can get some better perspective on her. Awesome. Hope you have a great day. joywestpress.com. Come see me, Kamui, Puerto Rico. Have a fantastic day. Let me get the last shot of the sun. Where's the sun? Where's my son? Come here, baby. Oh, yeah. There we go. There it is. Isn't that spectacular? Okay, I got to go. They're going to kick me off YouTube for doing that. All right, I got to go. Have a fantastic day. Best Life Remix Kit and Oasis de Artes here in Kamui, Puerto Rico. Awesome. See you tomorrow.